Welcome to Cosmic Cassie Geminis. This is going to be your weekly love and money read. So let's go ahead and jump into it. First thing we're going to do is love. We're going to do anyone that is currently dating, involved, mingling, situationships. This is all going to fall under dating. What do Geminis that are dating need to know for this week? That was quick. We have the High Priestess, Justice, and the Eight of Pentacles. So you are definitely listening. Okay. There's someone I feel like there's someone that you're involved with or that you know of. They definitely want to come towards you. They want to be with you. They want to, there's a sense of like this person wants to just be in your energy. They want to be with you. I don't feel like this is someone that you have like a situationship with. It's more someone that like you've maybe actively talked to this person, but you're not dating. You're not like in a relationship with them. But I'm not picking up too much an energy of like a situationship where maybe you've hooked up or you've been intimate. I feel like that hasn't happened yet. But this person wants that to happen. They want to move towards you more. They want to be with you. They want to come more into your energy, like kind of pick up the progress here, but not necessarily develop it or take it into like an official boyfriend girlfriend energy here. Yeah, okay. We have the Three of Swords, the Death, and the Five of Wands come out. So it's like they want things to pick up to the next level, but they're not quite ready to be like, hey, let's officially date each other, boyfriend, girlfriend. But they do want to progress the interaction between you two somehow. But I feel like, Gemini, you are kind of like being really reserved. You're being very quiet about it because you already feel and know that this person is no good. I do feel like you know that this person is the best that can come of this situation is, you know, you get your feelings hurt because they never like quite progress to the next stage here. There is a level of competition, so this could be someone that's more in that player energy, but as of right now they're seeing you as the one to pursue. Their all their interest, all their energy is focused on you, and I feel like it's because you're not giving in to them the same way that most other people would give in to them. This person feels more like a player energy, but I'm going to play one person at a time rather than play multiple people. This could be someone that's very attractive, but I feel like they got eyes on you, Gemini, and it's because you're not giving into their charm. You're not giving into their playboy, playgirl antics. Like you're not falling for the jump. You know, you're not like, you know, oh, the second you sweet talk and charm me and bring me flowers and take me on like a date and buy me dinner. Oh, you know, the second that you put makeup on and, you know, you stun up into the nines and you got your heels on and that, you know, lingerie, it's like, oh, just because you show me that doesn't mean I'm gonna like fall for you. Like, you know, that doesn't mean I'm gonna sleep with you. That doesn't mean I'm gonna start giving you more of my energy. It's like, thanks for showing me, but what does that mean? What's, you know, and this person, the way that they're responding to your not interest, because I do feel like you are letting this person know that you do have an interest in them, but you're not like jumping towards them or responding to them the way they're used to. And this is really making them set their eyes on you. Like they're seeing you now in the energy of like, this is someone to conquer. This is someone that I have to actively, you know, put the time and energy into to try to get, you know, it's like, this isn't an easy accomplishment. This is something that's going to be difficult and I'm up for the challenge. Like they're getting more intrigued. They're getting more captivated, pulled in because they can't get you. And it's like that cat and mouse game, but I don't feel like you're playing the game, but their mindset and where they're at, to them, that is more alluring than anything, is when you are playing the cat and mouse game. When I have to chase you, and I usually don't have to chase because typically people give in to me so easily, like that's so attractive to them because they're not used to it. They're not used to being told no. They're not used to being turned away. And it's not that you're telling them no and you're not turning them away. You're just being really reserved with your energy. You're not giving them all of your energy. You're not falling for their little antics of like what they do that typically gets the reactions they want. What is this person's, what is their intention here with you? They do see you as like stable, grounded, loving, nurturing. Because I don't feel like you're being cold at all. You're just like, I'm not just going to give you what you want. Like, you're going to have to work for that. You're going to have to, consistently work for that. What is this person's intention towards Gemini? Oh, I dropped like a fourth of a stack. I'm not going to take all these. It's just a little too many. What is this person's genuine intention towards Gemini? We have Judgment. This could be someone that you were involved with at some point and you ended it because you realized that they're not serious. You realized this person isn't leveling up to the next level that needs to happen. They're not claiming me. They're not, taking this relationship to the next level, but they just want to be in my energy and play around and have fun with me. They want to play house is what my mom would call it, but it's like this person's not interested in actually settling down and being committed and serious. They just want to pretend like they are and have a good time, but they're not actually doing what they need to do. If this is someone you were previously involved with, that is why you left them. This person's now coming back around saying, I really like you, I want you and I want a second chance here, but they're still in the same energy of, I'm not ready for an actual relationship. I'm not ready to settle down. I'm not ready to totally commit though. They're still in that energy, even if they're saying something different. And I don't get they're manipulative or they're lying. They're just in this energy of like, they're just not ready for a full on settling down. Let's talk about the future. Let's plan to get married kind of energy or relationship here. We had the Seven of Wands and the Ace of Swords that came out. It's like this person is really, you're standing your ground against this person because you're like, no, like I know what I want, and if you can't give me what I want, then I'm not going to entertain you. I'm not going to, indulge in this with you if you're not going to give me what I want. Until I see the things that I want to see, I am not going to move further. And there's a lot of like resistance from you. There's a lot of like, I'm putting my boundary up. This is what I want. This is what I require. And it's just turning this person on more. It's just making them want you more. They're seeing you as someone that's going to be an amazing catch if they could just get you. But it's like they can't get you. And it's not that they're getting frustrated. They're not getting upset. They're not retreating. They're not getting manipulative. They're just getting more and more attracted. They're getting more and more motivated to pursue you. It's like, oh my God, what else can I do to possibly get Gemini without being in a relationship? Like without totally giving them what they want, because I do think this person is genuine. I actually kind of like their energy a little bit because they're coming off truthful. They're coming off honest. They're not trying to manipulate you. They're not trying to break your heart or hurt you. But they don't want to give you a relationship when they themselves also know I am not ready for a relationship, but I'm ready for Gemini. And that's kind of how they're seeing it. I'm ready for Gemini, but I'm not ready for a relationship. So they're not going to pretend like they're going to give you a relationship when they know that that's not what they're ready for, but they're trying every other possible way in the world to get you without the manipulation, without the lying, without the game playing here. But you're turning them on more and more, and the more resistant that you are towards them. And Gemini, I don't feel like you're playing a game either, and that's why they're becoming more attracted rather than turned off, because they can sense that you're not playing a game here. You're just like, I know my boundaries, I know my worth, I know what I want, I know what I don't want, and if you can't give me that, then I'm not interested. I don't want to do this with you. And that's really, really like, that's just very alluring for this person, okay? What's the advice here? How's this going to end? How's this going to end? What's the advice? We have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse that came out. None of these are in reverse. And I normally don't read reversals. Okay, so I feel like this is a 50-50 split. Some of you, this person is just going to become so just enamored by you and the fact that you're holding true to your boundaries, you're holding true to your strength and your worth. You see yourself as this beautiful queen, and you know that you are, you know you're the high priestess, you know who you are, and you know your worth, and you're like, I'm not bending for anyone that can't match me where I want them to. And because you hold so strong within that sense of self-worth and boundaries, this person eventually caves in and they're like, you're the one I want to be with, because I can't not have you, and I need you, and I want you. And then it creates this epiphany moment for them of like, you're someone I could be in a relationship with. You're someone that I could see long-term with because of how you responded to them, okay? For others of you, this person is never going to get what they want, and you're not going to give them what they want. And so it's going to kind of eventually fade out here. I feel like that's not happening anytime soon. This person's going to pursue you for quite a while. Their energy doesn't feel like they're going anywhere, but at the same time, you're both going to remain single and independent. I don't feel like you're ever going to truly cave into them, and they're never going to truly stop trying. But they're going to stay in this energy where they're just not ready for a relationship. And so neither of you are going to get what you want from the situation, and it eventually will fade out because someone's going to find someone. They're going to get their attention taken somewhere else. You're going to eventually find someone. The cycle will come to an end at some point in time here. Okay, Gemini, that is all I have for you. For those of you that are in a relationship, in a situationship, involved somehow, dating, whatever it is that you want to call it. Okay, what do we have for the Geminis that are single? What do we have for single Geminis next week? What's happening for our single Geminis next week? Single Geminis next week. Single is like you are not involved with anyone. You're looking for new love, someone new to come in. What do we have for our single Geminis for this week? What do we have for single Geminis this week? 6 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands. That's 6-6 right there, okay? That could be a number that you're seeing a lot next week, that you will be seeing this week, that you have been seeing. 6-6. What do we have for our single Geminis? Queen of Pentacles, Temperance. You guys may not like to hear this, especially if you're wanting a relationship. You're probably not gonna want to hear this. And we'll ask a different question to give you a little bit more insight for what you probably do want to hear. But the energy that I'm getting for you guys next week is like you guys are being really great being single. You're truly coming into your own. You're coming into that queen energy of like, I'm building myself. I know my worth. You're coming into an energy of I'm very balanced, I'm very abundant, I'm successful, like you're out here, single boss and lady, single boss and man, whatever it is for you. You are out here being single, abundant, and I think you do have a lot of eyes on you. You're not necessarily seeing those eyes, but for those Geminis that are single, it's like you're looking really good. You're looking really good being in your independent single energy here. A lot of success, a lot of recognition, a lot of balance, healing. So it's like internally and externally, there is a lot of stable, balanced energy happening. There's a lot of abundant, like just very beautiful, good energy happening around you and within you. Being single is doing some amazing things for you, Gemini. Let's see, who is seeing Gemini? Who's watching Gemini? Who's got Gemini on their mind? Who's got the single Gemini on their mind? Who's got the single Gemini on their mind? Oh, yeah. There's someone that they do really like you, but they're not telling you. They're just kind of watching you, I feel like. They're just kind of... They're enjoying watching your growth. They're enjoying watching your stability, like watching you balance out to the person that you're meant to be. They're taking a lot of enjoyment in watching you come into your power, to come into your truth here about yourself. That they're just enjoying watching you being you, but in this very healthy, abundant way. This person definitely wants to invest in you. They want to be by your side. They want to help you build. They want to be with you. They're very sure about that. But I feel what's holding them back from speaking their truth is, what am I picking up on here? It almost feels like they don't want to tell you that they want to invest in you. They don't want to tell you that they have this, like, a lot of this emotion for you, because they don't want, it feels like they almost don't want to, like, interrupt you in your growth and healing process. So for some of you, this person knows about where you've come from, your past in a way. Others of you, they may not, but they just see that you keep leveling up in this very subtle way, where it's like every day, every month, you just keep feeling better about yourself. You're more confident in what you're doing. You're presenting yourself differently to the world. Like they can actively somehow see the subtle change within you that just keeps happening and growing and becoming more. And they don't want to come in and stop that. Like, they're really enjoying just watching you be abundant and healthy, and they don't want to interrupt that process. They don't want to come in and shake up your world in any kind of way, because they're just like, you look beautiful and amazing and just great in the energy you're in, and I wouldn't want, like, they want to hold that energy because it's so pristine. They just want to encapsulate it and never hurt that energy because it just looks so good on you, Gemini. Show me, what is that? Yeah, 7 of Cups. Again, that flipped out in reverse. I don't necessarily read reversals, but what it's letting me know is this person, they don't want to overwhelm you. I feel like this would be kind of a shock for you in a way. If this person told you how they feel about you, you would be surprised. And I feel like they know this. And so they're like, I don't want to overwhelm you. I don't want to distract you from this just beautiful journey that you're on. Like, I don't want to come in and make anything, you know, get a little crazy for you or rocky for you, because you're doing everything so well and so beautiful. You're coming into so many things in an amazing way here. And this person knows if I spoke my truth, if I said anything to Gemini, if I tried to build something new, and it could even be that their life right now is a little chaotic, and even though they're watching you in this beautiful, abundant energy, they know if they introduce their life into your life, it would shake your life up. And they're like, I don't want that. I don't want to disturb or interrupt Gemini's energy in any kind of way here, whether it's because the shock of, you know, me approaching them, or it's because my life has little things in it that would definitely, you know, interrupt. How's this going to end? What's the advice here? Yeah, pull these. How's this going to end for Gemini? What's the advice? This person's definitely got eyes on you, though. They are watching you. They are watching you. It does feel like more of a little bit of a distant energy. Like, you and this person probably aren't interacting every single day. You're not flirting. Like, this would surprise you to know that this person's interested in you. 2 of Wands. Keep focusing on the future. Keep focusing on moving forward, that progress. What's the advice and the outcome here? And even when I said this person could be from like a slight distance here, we had the 2 of Wands, which also is a travel card. And then we have 9 of Pentacles. You're going to stay single for a while, Gemini. This person's not going to make a move towards you. And I don't think that you're necessarily aware of who they are. And I don't think that you're meant to know who they are at this point. It just feels like you just need to focus on the future. Keep doing you, because this person is spiritual to some degree, because I feel like the fact that they're picking up on how amazing and beautiful your energy is right now, they're tapped into Source a little bit, because Source is saying the exact same thing about your energy. It needs to be undisturbed right now. You need to keep focusing on you. You need to keep working on you and being in like your full abundance here, and just keep moving towards the future, but in your full, beautiful, single, independent abundance here, because there's something with that where it's really important that that's what you're doing at this point. And the fact that this person is tapping into that to the point where they're like, I am not going to come forward because I don't want to disturb or interrupt that energy, period. They can sense the importance of you being in this energy, whether that's because it includes them or not, does not matter. They're picking up on the fact that you need to be in this energy and it needs to be undisturbed, and they would disturb it if they came forward. And that lets me know this person does have a sense of spirituality to them, a sense of like, they could be kind of psychic. And when I say kind of or a sense of, they can be highly spiritual and psychic, you know, but to the lowest degree, it's like they have some sort of ability to tap into source here, because they're getting direct messages that you need to be undisturbed. Like, it's not the time for them to move towards you. Okay, that's all that I have for you, single Geminis. I love that energy. If this is resonating for you, please make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. It is nothing for you to go ahead and do that. We're going to move into the money arena here. So first we're going to look at Geminis that have work, that have jobs, careers. What are they up to? What are they doing? I feel like we need to pull this one out here. Show me Geminis at work. What do they need to know this week? What does Geminis at work need to know this week? What do the Geminis at work need to know this week? Geminis at work. What do they need to know this week? Oh, we have that 5. I didn't see it flip over, so I'm not going to take it, but we have, look at that. That's the same way we started your love, is 6 of Pentacles for the single Geminis, right? 6 of Pentacles. What does Gemini need to know for work this week? I do feel like this is, instead of an abundant and an equal give and take energy, there is an energy of like an imbalance. Something at work is very imbalanced for you, and you can feel it, you know it. And because then we have the 9 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, and Strength coming out. You're trying to really push through, but there is something at work that's like really upsetting to you. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good. And I almost have a feeling of you're watching something happen. This is more of an energetic read that I'm getting here. It feels like, because what I'm seeing, what they're giving me in my head is like, I can see the image, the screenshot or whatever you want to call it, of like someone is walking into a room, and this is literally the image that they're seeing with the hand and the other hand. It's like someone's walking into a room and they're watching someone drop something in someone else's hand, and both people look at the person and like oh shit, that person wasn't supposed to see that. Like they weren't supposed to see that happen. So it does have a sense of like you're seeing something happen that you're not supposed to see happen. Like it just wasn't meant for your eyes. It's not that it's bad or terrible. It just wasn't meant for you to see that occur. You weren't supposed to know about it. You weren't supposed to be aware that this is what's happening, but it's some kind of interaction between 2 other people where someone is giving someone something else. And it's like, you just weren't supposed to see that. And I feel like after you see that happen, there's some kind of like internal energy where it's like, that's really disturbing to you. Like it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel fair. There's something about watching that exchange occur where you're just like, that's not okay. That doesn't feel good. Like I don't feel good about my job anymore. I don't feel good about my position. I don't feel good about the people I work with. There's some kind of reaction in that way where it's like, because I've watched this happen, because I know what's going on, because now I have this new awareness of what's happening, I don't want to be here. I don't like to be here. I don't like to see this. I don't want to see that. It like you also agree. Like I don't want to know that happened. I should not have seen this. I don't want to know about this. Is the energy I'm picking up here. What is that 6 of Pentacles? What is that exchange that's happening? What's that exchange that's happening? Okay, one of the things I just heard is you could be watching, if you have coworkers and like 2 of them are in a relationship, you could be watching one cheating on the other by giving someone money, by giving someone their phone number, by giving someone a kiss. Like I don't think it's a kiss, but it's like it's literally an exchange of something material that you're watching happening between someone and someone else. So the side message I just got here, if you do have coworkers that are in a relationship and they both work with you, you're watching one of them, and it's an implication of cheating, but you're watching one of them do something with someone else where they're exchanging something that they're not supposed to, and you're like, fuck, like I don't want to be in the middle of this. Like I should not have seen this. This does not feel good. Okay. So for some of you, that's a side message on like what this could be, but What is that Six of Pentacles? What's the exchange? What's the exchange between two people here? What is the exchange between two people here? Yeah, a couple cards I wanted to fall out. Knight of Wands. It could be an invitation somewhere. It could be a phone number. It could be an invitation to go somewhere, to do something. It could be someone giving someone else a hotel key. I keep getting this energy of like, it's an energy of you walking in and watching like an interaction occur where you're like, I'm pretty sure that person's cheating. You know, I'm pretty sure that they're going to be hooking up later. I'm pretty sure they're going to be doing, and we have the Queen and King of Cups that flipped over in the deck but did not come out of the deck. And so it feels like a relationship. It feels like there's two people that you work with that everyone knows these two people are together. They're in a relationship. Everyone knows this, and you're watching one of these people that are in this relationship have some kind of interaction with someone else where they're exchanging something with that person, and you're like, holy shit, they're definitely cheating. They're like, it's a strong implication of cheating. It's a strong implication of cheating here. Given that these are the King and Queen of Cups, these are very emotionally friendly, happy, loving, outgoing, social couple here. But they definitely, this is definitely like a married couple. This is definitely people where it's like their status is known, it's determined, it's defined, and everyone knows about it. But one of them is doing something that is not okay. It's not right. And now you have to have this on your shoulders because it's like you watched it go down. Do I tell this other person that, you know, this is what I saw? Do I keep it to myself? And then you have, you know, this person that's now cheating or potentially cheating, and the other person both aware that you just watched some kind of interaction occur. You just watched this happen. And so now you've got their eyes on you, and it's just a very uncomfortable position to be in here, Gemini. What's the advice for Gemini? What's the advice for Gemini? Very uncomfortable position to be in here. Queen of Wands, remain in your integrity. Remain confident in whatever you choose to do about this. You need to stay confident, but don't allow this to make you bitter. Don't allow this to make you sad. Don't allow this to affect you and your integrity, your energy, your mindset, how you feel, your emotions. Don't allow whatever this situation is to emotionally pull on who you are, who your energy is, right? It's like stay true to who you are. Ten of Wands. Know that this is not because of you. Know that this is not your problem. These are not your issues. It's not your relationship, your marriage. So try not to take things too personal, but do stay in your integrity, stay in your truth, and be confident about that. Do whatever is going to make you feel good. We have the Eight of Wands. Move forward in the direction that's going to make you feel good, that's going to allow you to continue feeling good about yourself. So if not saying anything puts you in this like Five of Pentacles, Nine of Swords energy where you're distressed, you're unhappy, you feel terrible, you feel trapped. If not saying anything puts you in that energy, then you need to say something, because you cannot stay in this energy. But if saying something and potentially ruining this relationship makes you feel that way, where it's like, I feel terrible because I said something, because it could end because blah blah blah, because each situation is going to be different, then don't say anything. Do whatever is going to make you feel confident and good about the action that you took to move forward. Do the thing that is going to allow you to stay in your integrity, that is going to allow you to be confident and emotionally secure in what you are doing and how you feel about just who you are as a person, okay? Do that thing. Go in that direction. And just communicate what you need to, or don't communicate what you don't need to. It's up to you how you move forward, but it's really important that you move forward in a way that you feel good about, okay? So don't be like, oh, I have to say something because it's the right thing to do. If doing the quote unquote right thing is going to make you feel terrible, then you need to question that. Again, it's per situation. So some of you, it's like this is a strong implication of cheating, but others of you, it could be a situation where you're seeing someone like you could think it's an implication of cheating when really it's like this person trying to surprise their lover with a proposal, and they're having this other person help them out. It's like each situation is going to be different, but immediately the energy is, this is what you're seeing. The implication is that it's cheating. That doesn't mean it is cheating. It means the implication of cheating is there. And so maybe you need to communicate more. Maybe you need to say something, and maybe you need to mind your own business. It's up to you and what kind of Gemini you are. Do the thing that makes you feel right. Do the thing that makes you feel good. Do the thing that's going to allow you to be in a energy where you feel like your integrity is still intact and you're a good person. You did the right thing. Okay. Let's look at the Geminis with a business. So if you own a business, if you have a business, whether it's a side business, a full on like developed business where you have people under you, it doesn't matter. Any Gemini that is making their own money in their own way with a business, this is the reading for you. Okay. What do Geminis in business need to know? What do Geminis in business need to know this week? What do Geminis in business need to know this week? And just a really quick side message, because one of the little small inclinations here that they gave me for the last message with work is that if you work with someone that you are involved with, that you're in a relationship with, someone else could be watching this person do something that would imply they're cheating on you. Or vice versa. They're watching you do something that can imply you're cheating on that person. So if you are in a relationship and you both work at the same place, this could be your story and someone else is watching it happen, okay? So take it how it resonates. Take it how it resonates. What do Geminis in business need to know? It was like, no problem, we got you there. They just want to spit them all out. Seven of Wands, King of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, woo-wee. Three of Pentacles, Two of Swords, King of Wands, Two of Pentacles. We got 7-7 here. We also got 2-2 here. It's 7-7, 3, 2-2. And the interesting thing is between the two sevens is a king, between the two twos is a king, and between both of those is a 3. Okay, I feel like Gemini, in your business, you're gonna have to, you're either going to be collaborating with someone, or there is going to be an opportunity, a chance that comes in that begins a collaboration with someone. But on one side, someone is like being very all about themselves. Okay, this person's trying to make money. They want to build, they want to grow, they want to have a lot of money come their way. But the way that they are doing this, the way that they are creating an abundance and a lot of money to come in for them, is by being very much about themselves. It's almost like a selfish energy where it's like, I will lie, cheat, no, it's not strong enough to say lie, cheat, steal, but it's like, I will do little schemey, under the handed things if I feel like that's the right thing that I need to do in order to create success, to create abundance, to build a relationship, to invest in something. Like, this person's okay with white lies. This person's okay with maybe finagling a number here and there. This person's okay with leaving information out, doing something, gossiping or using communication in order to direct how something goes. This person's okay with doing like small little things like that. And it might not be small to you, but to this person, it's small. They feel like these are, and this could be you as well, Gemini, but it's like, I'm okay with manipulating the situation slightly if I feel like that's going to help it move into the direction that it needs to go in, okay? This person is all about their money. They are stable. I feel like this person, it's a gregarious kind of personality here, where this person, they come in and they're talking to everyone and they're just like this happy, big old, strong, confident person. Their personality is big. They're genuinely always happy. They are very grounded in their decisions. They come off as very mature. They come off as just very mature, very, very stable in their energy here. But behind the scenes, it's like they will manipulate things, little tiny things here and there to get the energy flowing in the direction that they need it to flow in. On the other side, the other person is going to be someone that is a little bit more fiery, passionate. They're more willing to stir the pot. This person's more willing to say the things that no one wants to hear. They're more willing to come into a situation and call people out. You know, they're okay with adding fuel to the fire. They're okay with showing their passion through emotion, through energy, of raising their voice, of being erratic in their reactions to let people know I really feel this way, and so I'm going to show it. Okay, this person is actually riddled by a lot of indecision. They truly don't have strong grounding in the direction that they need or want to go in. This person, they miss out on a lot of opportunities because they get so focused on the emotion, they get so reactive to what is currently happening right now, that they're not very strong at like the strategic planning of the future. They're not very strong at assessing the entire situation holistically. They're more strong at they're stronger at assessing what is right in front of them and reacting strongly to that in order to persuade and sway people in the direction they want to go in. So while one person is a little bit more strategic in their approach to get the energy flowing in the right way, and they're more like, you know, people love to be around them and people enjoy their energy, the other person is a little bit more explosive and reactive. People walk a little bit more on eggshells around this person because you never quite know if they're going to react negatively or positively, but when this person is in a very happy, positive mood, they make sure that everyone is celebrating them with them. They make sure that everyone is in on it, you know, full round of drinks for everyone around the table. You know, this person is very big in their personality. They're very loud. They're easy to see. It's hard to miss this person because they just seem to always have just this fire and passion for everything that they are focused in on, okay? And sometimes it's a good thing, sometimes it's a bad thing, but this person, because they are so emotionally reactive, sometimes they miss out on that strategy piece. They miss out on making the right decisions at the right time, because they can be a little impulsive, they can be a little reactive. These two people are working together this week. Either they're working together, they're going to be working together, they're meeting each other, and there's some kind of, I feel like there is by working together, it creates some kind of balance. It allows the business to grow, Gemini. You are one of these people, so take it how it resonates, but you're going to fall on one of these ends, and the other person is going to be, you know, obviously the other person, the other end here. But it's like you're coming together and working with someone, and these two energies being at play together creates and builds up the business in a very successful way. It allows the business to grow in a different way than what was expected here. This is a little bit more channeled in energy read, but I feel like the thing that it's the classic yin and yang. The thing that one of you misses, the other one has. The thing that the other one misses, the other one has. And so you guys actually are very different, but you both show up as kings. You both show up in this very strong energy of knowing who you are and how to use your strengths, how to leverage them. But it's like if people just looked at you guys sitting next to each other, they'd be like, these are two totally different people. And there might be some challenges with working with this person initially. There's a little bit of challenge because you guys are very different. But if you can overcome those challenges and find a way to work together, you actually form a very close friendship, a very close bond and partnership together. You begin to truly appreciate and enjoy each other for who you are, who each other are. But you have to initially overcome that first hump of like, man, we're very different. This person is reacting in the way I don't want them to. Like, you have to work through the energy of like of coming together and compromising and collaborating. But once you overcome that, it's like something happens where it's like once you finally get over that hump, all of a sudden you guys are like, man, this person's actually more genius than I thought they were, or man, this person is way more passionate and like you know, their ability to move things and push things is amazing. It's like you guys are recognizing each other's strengths and you're appreciating them, and it's creating a stronger collaboration, a stronger partnership. And I do feel like this could be a very long-term interaction that is very successful for you both, because you both are aiding into each other's success. You are both aiding into each other's creation and ability to build abundance, to to create this business, to make this business actually happen and be bigger than what you thought it was, okay? There's just something strong about you two are very set in your ways. It's two very strong kings that are showing up here, and it could be women as well. You know, king is an energy, not a gender. But it's like you two are very strongly set in your ways. It's very profound who you are, and as individuals, you are very strong and capable. But coming together, it's a little difficulty. But man, when you come together, it's gonna be amazing. Show me the Three of Pentacles. Want to see, what are you building? What under what pretense are you coming together? Hangman, Page of Swords. Interesting. Oh man, this is getting juicy. Interesting. So we already had the King of Pentacles here, and then we had the King of Wands here. What just came out when I clarified the Three of Pentacles, like what's bringing you together? Why are you working together? The Queen of Pentacles came out, and then the Queen of Wands came out, okay? You guys are, because we also have the Hangman and the Page of Swords. There's this is interesting. Okay, so I'm getting two stories, and I wanted to let all this information come in because I want to make sure that I'm getting the stories that I need to get, and I'm only getting two very defined stories. The first story is very clearly you guys are coming together through your spouses. So if you're in a relationship with someone, and Gemini, you're off doing your own business and you do have a spouse, in some way, shape, or form, it's like your spouse, your partner, has a friend or like a coworker, a colleague. They're tied with someone else who also has a spouse that is building and creating their own business. And those two come together and they're like, hey, we should have date night, or hey, my spouse does this, my partner does this, oh, yours does that, mine does this, oh, we should definitely put them into contact. It's like in some way you're being introduced because of your partner, because of your spouse, because of the person that you are in a relationship with. They're bringing you together because they know this other person's spouse, partner, or whoever they're in a relationship with. The other side that I am getting here, and for that story, it's just a matter of like this energy comes into play next week when these two connect, when the spouses connect and realize like, oh, it makes sense for these two to come together. We should hook them up, or we should have them talk to each other, we should have a date night, something like that. For the other story, and this one comes through almost even stronger here, especially because of the synchronicities with the 7-7 and the 2-2 for the kings. This is some kind of destined, like twin flame, soulmate, some kind of really powerful connection. And it's whatever you want to call it. Everyone seems to call it a different thing, but this is a divine counterpartner. You guys are divine counterpartners to each other. Okay, one of you is very much in that pentacle energy, and the other one is very much in the fire energy. But you are divine counterpartners for each other, and you come together and you work together. And there's this sense of, when you initially are coming together and meeting with this person, it's because you're collaborating about an idea. It's because you're discussing, you're talking about a potential idea, a business venture, a business idea, something that like, you both want to do or create or build in some capacity. And then this week you're finally building and creating it, but you have to learn to work together and leverage each other's strengths and weaknesses. But it's like a perfect match. But it's like you initially, I don't feel like you are romantically coming together, but as you work together, you realize like this is the perfect person for me romantically and business wise. Like this is a relationship where you're meant to work together, you're meant to build together, you're meant to be together. Emotionally, financially, physically, mentally, spiritually. It's like everything comes together, but you two are meant to collaborate on every level together because it just works phenomenally. And that's when you're going to reach the height of your success. That's when you're going to reach your abundance. And it's for both of you. When you finally come together and you finally both work together in your full energy, because these two have gone through healing. These two have gone through multiple challenges, multiple lessons and learnings. You guys are fully able to be in your divine feminine and in your full divine masculine energies here separately. You can be in those energies fully and wholly because you've worked and healed enough to get to the point where you're at, where you can operate in your soul energy as a pure divine masculine or feminine. When you come together, that's when everything takes off, because now you have the divine and masculine feminines together, working, collaborating together. It could definitely be with an earth sign or with a fire sign, someone that has earth or fire in their chart here. That's all I have for you guys for this one. So it's either one of the two. Either you're being introduced because of the spouses, or you guys are coming together and finally working together this week because you are divine feminine and masculine. You are a match and everything takes off, okay? You're learning about each other. Okay, that's everything I have for you guys, Gemini. If this resonated, please make sure you are liking and subscribing. Whatever you can do to support the channel obviously helps, and it encourages me and lets me know that I am tapping into your energy enough that, my messages are helping and doing something for you. So, Gemini, this is everything that I have for you. Again, I will see you guys next week. Again, I really hope it helped. Bye!